Hi folks, David at the Creative Craft House to show you a series of things, cipher wheels, that should be of interest primarily to escape rooms, but who knows, there may be lots of applications for these. These are very large and they can be custom made. I've done them in three sizes and I can't even get them all in the frame because they're so big. And what we've got here is the biggest one, which I've made a few of for escape rooms, is 16 inches in diameter. And they all have three wheels. Here's the middle one, which is 14 inches, and the smaller one, not really small, but which is 11.5 inches. They're all going to have three wheels, and each wheel, the base is fixed, and the wheels on top, the two wheels on top, this will rotate, and this is the fixed cap holding the wheels in place. They don't come off. It can be wall mounted, and I can provide double-sided foam tape for that, or they can just be laid flat on a table. What you've got here are a series of, on the outside, numbers from 1 to 26, and the inside, all the letters of the alphabet. And on the middle ring here, a series of symbols. And in this particular one, you can see there's a variety of symbols. We'll call this the standard set. If you've got a theme that you're after, be it, this one, the theme of the place was pirates, so there's a pirate ship on the cover here. Part of the deal is I will put your message, your logo, on the cover disc here for you at no added charge. The symbols themselves can be changed. There may be a charge because there may be some artwork involved and there's some layout involved, but they can be changed. In fact, the wheels can be changed in the sense that here I've got the numbers on the outside, but if you preferred them on the middle wheel, that's fine with the letters on the outside, or if you preferred all numbers or all symbols, there's all kinds of things we can do. These we do make here in our Hudson, Florida shop. The material used is extremely high quality. I've used two different types of wood here. This particular one is maple, and this is cherry, and the other two are alder. I kind of like the alder better just because of the way the contrast in the laser. But I will use two contrasting woods. One will be maple, and the other will be either alder or cherry. And it's a very, very fine veneer wood. It's with an inner MDF core, which gives it great strength and stability so that it won't bow. Wood this wide tends to want to bow, but it won't with this MDF core. And it's extremely high quality, cabinet level, real wood veneer surface on it. Nicely lacquered and beautifully laser engraved. I've really taken the time to laser these slow and deep. It's going to be hard for you to see that here, but it's a very nice quality. The wheels spin nicely. It's a precision fit on the shaft. I made a big core diameter shaft, so it's very strong. I know one of the things with escape rooms is people can be brutal, but this should hold up very well for you. Okay, I can't think of anything else. Feel free to contact me with your custom needs on this, and I hope it's something you can find useful. Oh, I know one thing I wanted to mention is how might you use this? I had a couple props here. Let me go get them and be right back. Okay, now let's look at how these might be used. You can use your imagination and come up, I'm sure, with some very, very clever ways to use these wheels, but just as a way of illustrating so you have an idea. If the wheels can be aligned in a certain way, and one of the objectives of your people in the room would be to find out how to align those wheels, then they become a means for determining the lock code to get out of your room. For example, let's suppose you had a box or something, and puzzle box, and they opened it inside, they found this, or 7 hearts cut out with a U in the middle. That would be a way of communicating how to set up the wheel. I've got 7 hearts with a U, so 7, let's put the U here, and then I've got a heart symbol here, as you can see. This 7 U heart creates an alignment of the wheels. Now, if during the course of solving puzzles, maybe there's a dog in the first puzzle box aligned with the code 20. Maybe 20 is the first number to get out of the room. Maybe there's something with a butterfly and it brings me to a 23, or an arrow that brings me to a 13. Or maybe it's just a letter, because once the wheels are aligned, even just a letter aligns and defines a number. You might have, what do you see here? There's a clue on how to align the wheels. Well, I've got 3 C horses. Well, let's see. There's a 3. Let me put the C, and guess what? There is a horse on here. 3 C horses. So that would define the alignment of the wheels, and now clues could be given puzzles could be given so that you could find other shapes or letters or combinations of shapes and letters that would define other keywords. So that's just one idea on how to use these things. You might have a bicycle built for 2 in your room, and on it, the sign that says clue A, something to that effect. So that might hint that the alignment of the wheels would be 2 with a bicycle and the A. And that would define the alignment of the wheels. Okay? So it's something I hope you can make some good use of. It should last a long time for you. And be sure and contact me. As I said, I can customize these and make them exactly the way, in most cases, exactly the way that you want to fit your goals. Thanks very much. This is Dave.